All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Data Over Ego. I'm your host, Jacob Chandler, and today we're going to be tackling a question that a lot of you have for me, and that is, what is a marketing funnel? So I'm going to help you understand the philosophy on one of what a funnel is, so you can go out there and build your own ad campaigns and understand the different steps to the funnel. So the general purchase funnel for an e-commerce store tends to go like this, right? The goal is to work people from not knowing you at all to knowing you a little bit to trusting you enough to buy and then retaining them after they're a customer with your ads. So at the top, you're kind of just getting it in front of these people that want to know who you are, getting them aware of your brands, because realistically, the majority of people have no idea who you are, even though you may think a lot of them do. The majority of people on this planet have zero idea who you and your brand are. So you start there, get people to know you, then you start prospecting, different purchasers, maybe people that have engaged with your Facebook page before or liked one of your posts, watched one of your videos. Then from there, they fall into what is called retargeting. And what retargeting is if somebody's been on your website before, some of the highest return on ad spend ads that you should have on and campaigns you should have on are these retargeting ads. So say somebody's been to your website in the past 30 days, you want to retarget them with an ad because the likelihood of them coming back and making a purchase for somebody that has no idea who you are, going to your website and making a purchase is a lot higher. So you really want to target those people when creating ads. The same thing as if somebody went to your website, added items to their cart, and didn't make a purchase, you want to retarget those people to come back to your website because they showed a high purchase intent of adding products to their cart. And they just didn't make a purchase. So you want to get ads in front of their face. And I had some videos that I just added recently that show you how to make dynamic product ads within Facebook and how to set up your Facebook pixel that will actually allow you to retarget the people that just added items to their cart and didn't make a purchase with an ad on Facebook with the products that they just looked at. So if you want to check those out, I'll put those in the description below. And then from there, the retargeting, it goes down to loyalty. And sorry, my daughter's in the background. You may hear her crying. And then from retargeting, it kind of goes down to loyalty and retention ads. And what that is you're just trying to get these people that already trusted you enough to make a purchase to come back to your website and buy from you again. And obviously, you're doing that and trying to reach back out to them via email or SMS. But they're also really cheap to advertise to platforms such as YouTube, also on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat. Snapchat's particularly really cheap right now to retarget those past customers and try to retain them to increase your customer lifetime value, the all important customer lifetime value for your e-commerce brand. So this is the marketing funnel framework. You're basically taking people that have no idea who you are, working through a funnel to get them to know you and to buy from you. And then once they buy from you, they trust you enough, make that a good experience from them because then you can retain them and your retention ads and loyalty ads will do a lot better. So the top of funnel. So what you need to think of when you're thinking of top of funnel audiences across the various platforms is you want these to be broad, right? You want to have at least 2 million people in these audiences. That way, if you do find an audience that works, you can scale the spend up and there's enough people in it where it's not going to reach a threshold sooner than later. So that's a big thing you want to do. And the goal here is to target, people that haven't heard of you, to get these people in your pipeline to eventually become one of your customers. The goal, obviously, with these ads is to get them to buy right away and have that direct response conversion. But if they're not buying right away, you want to have them do another high touch point on your website, whether it be view a product so you can retarget them and add an item to their cart so you can retarget them. But number one goal is obviously purchase. Number two goal would be add to cart. Number three goal would be view an actual product. So that's what you really want to focus on with your top of funnel ads. And it's the most important part of the funnel because this is what allows you to scale. You're never going to be able to scale your website unless you just get a shitload of organic traffic. You're never going to be able to scale your website with retargeting or retention marketing, again, unless you have just a crazy amount of organic traffic, which most people don't. So this is the most important part of figuring out in your funnel. It's oftentimes the hardest thing to figure out. But once you do, this is really going to allow you to scale your business. The middle of the funnel, this is all about targeting people that have heard of you before but haven't made a purchase, right? So your goal is to, one, get them to come back and make a purchase, or get them to show even more purchase intent by adding an item to their cart, so they can be pushed into the lower funnel and bottom of funnel ads where, maybe they added an item to their cart here and didn't make a purchase. Your goal is to get them into those bottom of funnel ads where you can retarget them with the exact products that they just looked at to make a purchase, right? So you're saying, but wait, there's more. You're letting them learn about the company a little bit more, to try to basically just entice them to make a purchase, or to at least show a little bit more purchase intent to make a purchase, to come back and buy at a later date. So the middle of funnel is they went from a prospect to not knowing you. Now they know you a little bit, and these tend to have a little bit of a higher return on ad spend versus those people that don't know you. These tend to do really well. These are your just been on your website in the past 30 days, 180 days type audiences. You can even group in, hey, they just engaged with your Facebook or Instagram page. In the middle of funnel, they're kind of in between top and middle of funnel. So that's the type of audiences that fall in here. Then after middle of funnel, you're pushing them into the bottom of funnel, right? And this is going to be your highest return on ad spend. These are going to be your highest return on ad spend campaigns. These are those red hot leads that just went to your website, added items to their cart, but didn't make a purchase. You're just trying to push them over the edge the next time they're on Facebook or Instagram or Google or YouTube or whatever to make that purchase. These should be getting at least a 4 or 5 to 1 return on ad spend. Obviously, that's going to fluctuate, but if you're not getting a 3 with these, that just means you should lower your spend down a little bit. But these should be getting a high return on ad spend, and you're targeting those people that just viewed products within the past 7, 14, 30 days, just added items to their carts in the past 1, depending on traffic, you can do 1, 7, 14, 30. You're trying to get those people that just did those high intent things but didn't make a purchase back to your website as soon as possible to make a purchase. And some things that you can do at this stage of the funnel is, say you're an e-commerce company that sells jewelry, shipping is really cheap for you, but to a customer they're paying $5, and that's $5. It may cost you 2. So what you could do here is offer some sort of free shipping incentive by ordering today. Just let them know like it's super urgent. Order today to get free shipping. Don't miss out on that. That could be a type of offer you could do here, and that would do really well, and it's done well across the board for my past companies as well as our hundreds of clients' companies. So that's something you could do here. Just kind of give them some sort of incentive to get pushed over the edge to become a customer, and then once they become a customer, they will fall into your retention/loyalty ads. And these ads are often overlooked by agencies and companies, because they think, oh, I'm just going to do email marketing to get these people. But you really want to stay top of mind with your previous customers, and that's really going to allow you to increase your customer lifetime value, which is only going to help the long-term viability and sustainability of your company. So these are targeting people that know who you are already, that purchase from you, that trust you, and you're just trying to get them back to your website to make another purchase, to see your new product. So you're just going to upload your email list to Google, to YouTube, to Facebook, to Snapchat, Pinterest, whatever. Upload your email list, and you're going to want to target them, the people on the list with ads. You can even use the Facebook pixel to make this audience, previous 180-day purchasers, target them with ads. This way you're staying top of mind. They know your product already. Unless your product is shit, there's a good chance they're going to buy from you again. Unless you gave them a crappy experience, there's a good chance they're going to buy from you again. So have a good product, keep making your product better, give them a good experience, and they're going to buy from you. And these are oftentimes the highest return on ad spend campaigns. You can keep them on at a lower budget throughout the year, and then once you're having, like, say, a 4th of July sale, Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday deal, those type of offers, that's when you can really ramp up the spends on these particular ads, because they trust you already. They're the people that are most likely to buy from you. These are your past customers. They're going to buy from you again if you gave them a good experience. So these are super, super important. And this will be the last step, bottom step of the funnel here. So that's it in a nutshell. I don't want to be talking about it too long here, guys. But if this was helpful for you, I'd appreciate it. You could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, concerns, anything. I'll be leaving the useful links I talked about earlier in the description below. But yeah, again, I'm Jacob Chandler, and this is Data Over Ego. I hope this was helpful.